Welcome, football fans, to Kansas City, Missouri. I'm Dave Stevens. By my side is football analyst Mike Steele.
Thanks, Dave. Two things I think we can see today: nervous kickers and frustrated players. They don't make game plans for conditions like this. So don't be surprised if this one comes down to that one big play.
Yeah, Mike, that's a good point. Let's get to the action and see how this weather affects the players. St. Louis is lining up for the kickoff. Hoffman kicks it to the right side of the field. Wheeler catches the kickoff. And he's brought down after a return of 35. Olsen takes the ball. Let's see what they do on first down. Go! Throws a heater. He can't bring it in. Second down. Hamilton back to pass. Throws one to the sideline, deep downfield. First and 10. Makes the handoff to number 32. Second down. Hamilton steps back into the pocket, zings one deep. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
What a play! That is what football is all about.
It's up. Inches wide. No good. Kansas City draws first blood today. 6-0.
The first score, especially a touchdown, creates a ton of momentum for your team.
Makes the return up to the 24. Our own Emma Adams has some news for us from the sideline. What can you tell us, Emma?
Dave, Mike, the snow has created some ugly football here today. The wind chill's around freezing, and you can see that the players are feeling every single hit. I don't think any of them will be terribly upset when this game ends and they can head back to the warm locker room.
Thanks for the insight, Emma. That brings up fourth down.
Sometimes it's a good strategy to play the field position game. Get yards when you can and hope for a good stop on defense so you can give it another go closer to the end zone. The home team can make this a two-score game with a nice drive and finish here. Let's see if they can execute.
Hamilton pitching it out. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Another first down, Dave. I tell you, this sets up the play action so well.
He steps back to pass. Christensen brings him down in the backfield. Loss of 9. That brings up a crucial third down. He launches one. Pass complete to number 13. And he scores. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
You know, the running back will sit and beg for the ball on those short distances, so it's always nice to see the QB pass that pigskin in for 6. What a play! That is what football is all about.
Just a bit outside. Kansas City widens their lead, 12-0.
And now, Dave, the backups are kind of begging for some game time. It needs to be go time for the offense. They need to stop messing around. Tighten up your chin strap and get ready to drive the ball down the field.
The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. Third down. Go! And he won't make it very far before being dragged down at the 30-yard line. Fourth down.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it. The away team needs to get their act together on defense. They'll need a big turnover or a quick stop to try and shift the momentum back in their favor.
The QB hands it off, and that's enough for a first down. Well, that'll wrap things up for the first quarter. The Wranglers leading 12-0. Drops back into the pocket. Fires a rocket. The runner breaks free. Good enough for a first down.
Bullet passes are so hard, Dave. That's when I knew I was done with the game, when I only had 1 or 2 of those per game left in the tank.
Drops back into the pocket. Hurls a pass way downfield along the sideline. That'll be enough for the first down.
Let me tell you, Dave, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds to the offense.
Hamilton drops back, dodges he makes the catch in the end zone for a touchdown.
On short pass attempts near the goal line, the defense is going to be spread out across the end zone. The quarterback did a great job of finding a seam between the players for the touchdown.
Just a bit outside. Kansas City adds another score, 18-0.
The away team would do well to really focus here. They need to execute a quick drive and score to get back into this game. The offense has dug themselves into quite a hole here. They've got a chance to regain some of that on this drive.
That will bring up second down. Zings one. Harper grabs the ball out of the air. First down.
Talk about rifling a pass in there, Dave. Next week, I'm bringing him duck hunting with me. I can save money on bullets with this guy.
Touchdown!
The away team showed us great execution and determination on that touchdown.
Inches wide, no good. St. Louis bridges the gap a bit, 18-6.
Their faces aren't as long with that score, Dave, but it's still not been the way they drew this up.
Tackled after a return of 32.
It's going to take multiple possessions for the defense to get back into this game. I'm expecting a lot of runs on this drive to keep the clock moving.
He tosses it to the runner. That will bring up second down. Hamilton back to pass. Patel brings him down in the backfield. Loss of 4. St. Louis takes their first timeout.
With only a short distance for the first down, I wouldn't be surprised if they line up and dive straight up the middle.
Hamilton steps back into the pocket. He throws one. Makes the reset. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown.
This is big boy football. The defense might consider getting some new guys in because they just got manhandled.
It's good. Kansas City adds to their score, 25-6.
That's a big score for the home team.
Harper takes the kickoff. Makes the return up to the 26.
The away team has a great opportunity here to build some momentum and eat away at that lead they're facing.
And he can't reel it in. He dodges away. The pass connects with number 80, and he scores.
You know, the running back will sit and beg for the ball on those short distances, so it's always nice to see the QB pass that pigskin in for 6.
It's good. St. Louis reclaims some lost ground, 25-13.
I suppose no comeback is improbable, but don't say that to the fans who are already to their cars. The defense has their backs to the wall here. Look for some aggressive blitz packages and tight coverage.
Fumble on the field. Finally taken down. St. Louis uses their last timeout.
That's the kind of talent this team has, Dave. Moving the ball at will.
Fumble on the field. And that's enough for a first down.
Those quick first downs like that really help the offense get into a rhythm.
Snap touchdown.
Great move by the receiver to shake off his defender and grab the short touchdown pass.
It's good. Kansas City extends their lead, 32-13.
You give up more points here, and you almost don't want to walk back to the sidelines to hear it from the coaches.
Tackled after a return of 28.
So much of football is mental. The offense needs to get a score in this drive to build some confidence if they want any shot of coming back in this game.
The pass falls harmlessly to the ground. He drops back to pass. There's a penalty marker on the field. Pass complete to number 83. We'll see if the penalty affects the outcome. Kansas City will accept the penalty.
Most holding penalties are the result of poor positioning by the blocker, where they use their hands to compensate for being out of position. This is where we get to see who can execute. With 3rd and long, there aren't many options for the offense, and the defense knows that.
Grabbed out of the air by number 83. First down.
Big plays like that are great confidence boosters in players. The next time they're in a situation like that, you know whose number's going to pop into the coach's head.
Hike. Weber brings him down in the backfield. Loss of 9. That will do it for the second quarter. The home team out in front, 32-13. Nash kicks it to the left side of the field. Harper takes the kick. Tackled after a return of 35. Let's check in with our sideline correspondent, Emma Adams. Emma, what do you have for us?
Dave, Mike, I talked with the coach for Kansas City during halftime. He described his team's play as all-pro top to bottom. He went on to say that this is the level of play that's expected every time they take the field, and that this intensity level will continue into the second half. Back to you, Dave.
Thanks for the report, Emma. That gets us to third down.
I'd be surprised to see a quick pass coming up here on 3rd and short. A lot of offenses are utilizing them since they're so difficult for defenses to cover.
The kick is made. And it's good. But I'll tell you, not by much. St. Louis bridges the gap a bit. 32-16.
Maybe some of the coaches take solace in that score, and I'm not so sure a comeback is out of the question.
And he's brought down after a return of 38.
The home team needs to play it smart here. They're in control of this game and need to focus on not making mistakes.
He makes the handoff, and that's enough for a first down.
Those D linemen are lobbying for holding, hoping the refs can stop the momentum this offense is building.
Kansas City takes the penalty.
So many penalties are just mental mistakes.
He launches one, and it's intercepted.
Wheeler did a fantastic job of reading the quarterback's eye and jumping on that route. The away team will be...
And it's picked off by the defense.
Sometimes you just have to know when a pass isn't there and throw it away. Defenses are not forgiving. The defense has a chance to come up big. If they can force a punt after that turnover, it'll give the entire team a boost of confidence.
He tosses it to the runner. That'll give them a fresh set of downs. Incomplete.
I'm watching the wideout come back and motion that it wasn't on target. You can't always blame the QB, son.
4th down.
That's the right call in that situation. The defense is stacked against the pass and is hoping the offense wants to take a deep shot to try and pick up the first down.
Nash sends it off. Harper takes the kickoff. Tackled after a return of 30.
The offense needs to get to work here. They've got an uphill road ahead of them to retake the lead and would do well to get things rolling now.
He drops back to pass. And he's in for the score.
I'll tell you, these two work on that in practice all the time. They could do this in their sleep, but it sure gives the defense nightmares.
And it's good. St. Louis eats away at the lead a bit. 35-23.
The away team got the ball rolling with that score. Now, they need a big stop and another score to keep the momentum going. The offense needs to just play it safe here and focus on keeping the ball in their possession as long as possible.
And he can't reel it in.
It's been said many times, Dave, but if the pass hits you in the hands, you have to catch it.
3rd down. Dropping back. Complete to number 87. That'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Not elusive enough to make that into a big play, but still keeps that defense on the field.
Incomplete pass.
The other assistant coaches are starting to give the wideout coach some heat on the sidelines. He really needs his guys to pick it up.
That will do it for the third quarter. Kansas City out in front for now, 35-23. Hamilton back to pass. Throws it. He can't make the catch.
The home team has dropped a lot of passes today. I bet they're not looking forward to the film room tomorrow.
Handing it off to number 25. He steps back to pass. That will bring up second down. Rockets one into the end zone. Incomplete.
One of my coaches taught us to treat the ball like a lady. Protect her, hold her tight. This guy clearly didn't get that one.
It's caught for the score.
With such a small part of the field to work with and a tight window to throw it through, that throw had to be perfect.
It's good. Kansas City adds another score, 42-23.
In many ways, this one was not the game we expected, Dave. But certainly, this type of lead has made a statement.
Makes the return up to the 22.
The away team needs to execute on this drive if they want to start eating away at that lead they've let the other...
The pass is intercepted. Let's see how the penalty affects things. The Wranglers will turn down the penalty.
The defense has a chance to come up big. If they can force a punt after that turnover, it'll give the entire team a boost of confidence. I bet the quarterback wishes he could have that one back.
The ball falls to the ground, incomplete.
Everyone drops passes. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on doing what he knows he needs to do.
Third down.
That's a safe play on third down. When you've got a long way to go, sometimes you're better off just picking up a few yards and kicking it. Overall today, they've been outperformed on offense. It's time for them to buckle down and get things moving if they want any chance of turning things around.
Second down. Zings it. That will bring up third down.
Bullet passes are so hard, Dave. That's when I knew I was done with the game, when I only had one or two of those per game left in the tank.
That'll bring up a fresh set of downs.
That play there is one of the ones that makes the haters in the stands say, okay, maybe I couldn't make that throw.
Chandler steps back into the pocket. He muscles one. Incomplete pass.
The reason for a lot of the drop passes is that the receiver is thinking about what moves he's about to do rather than securing the ball first. On third and long, the defense will likely be in a soft zone. The receiver will need to find that gap in the coverage and show the QB his number.
That will bring up second down. Throws a pass. He can't make the catch. The pass is caught by number 18. That'll bring up fourth down. He steps back to pass. He's sacked again. This one will be for a loss of 12.
The offense felt like it could convert on fourth down, but the defense was up to the challenge.
And he steps out up at the 48.
Well, that's one way not to worry about converting on third down. Just get it done on the first down. Well, that's one way not to worry about converting on third down. Just get it done on the first down.
That will bring up second down. He muscles one. Incomplete pass.
Us quarterbacks, Dave, we can only do so much. At some point, it's all on the wideout. Naturally, I'm biased here, but I can't see anything the QB did wrong.
Mike, you know what time it is. We're all anxious to hear who you've got as the stud of the game. Who is it?
I'm going to go with Hamilton for the home team. This guy wouldn't be denied all day.